Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. The action has already started. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Florenzi has come steaming up from the back for this. It's a loose ball, and here's Florenzi, played it again. That intervention was very necessary. That's a promising ball. He's on his way. Gnabry, a chance! It's a goal kick. A brilliant interception. Tolisso.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Immobile. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Italy just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Belotti. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Tolisso. Javi Martinez.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Belotti gets it back. That'll be a throw. Acerbi tries to get it forward quickly. He's in! Tolisso. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Goretzka. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. Bernardeschi. Kimmich. Forward it goes. Goretzka. Müller plays it out to the flank. Alaba. Now it's Müller. Chance to break. And here's Lewandowski. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's Immobile. Goretzka. Gnabry. hoists it forward. What a throw in. Bernardeschi. Now it's Muller. It's got through to him. He's made sure that that won't get through. Acerbi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tolisso looking to get on the end of this. It's out for a goal kick. We've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Italy, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. If ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
And here's Immobile. And it's Verratti. And it's played forward. Jorginho. Look at the defender bombing forward. Bernardeschi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bernardeschi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Defence has got rid of that. Bonucci. Swung up. And the shot! Not offside that time. Alaba. Kimmich. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And the counter is on. And he's going long. Now it's Immobile. Goes for goal! And the second time! He tried to chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Alaba. Schüller. Goretzka. Schüller.
Italy really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield.
He's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Goretzka. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And they've been caught out here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Muller. Bayern Munich have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Jorginho. Oh, they can break here. He's one-on-one! He's off, has a hit! They've done it! The breakthrough arrives at last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Italy take the lead.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Schüller. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Javi Martinez. He's through.
Italy are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Goretzka goes looking. Time and again they are repelled.
Bayern Munich are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Bernardeschi.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good ball. Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi. He's had a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So that's 2 now without reply. Tolisso. Decent looking ball. Cut out in the nick of time. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, real danger here. He's got away. And the finish! It's there! Deep into injury time! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from...
And that's that. Italy come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Italy just seem to be one of those sides that thrives on adversity. The tougher it gets, the more they come through.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jorginho. The kind of...
It's Belotti! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Muller. Kimmich. Jorginho. Bernardeschi. And it's Al-Shaarawy. Bernardeschi. Going for goal! Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine. No one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Bernardeschi gets wrestled off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's been won straight back. And here's Al-Shaarawy. Al-Shaarawy threads one through. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. And the through ball is intercepted. Muller. Bernardeschi. Marco Verratti. Bernardeschi. Another chance from a corner. Gets up to head it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Hazard.
Goretzka. And it's Goretzka. Bayern Munich, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Just brushed off the ball there. Verratti. Out to the right. Bernardeschi plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And the shot! Hernandez. Tolisso. Schüller. Jorginho gets it back. And it's Muller. Battles to win it back. Now it's Al-Shaarawy. Al-Shaarawy! That carried quite a threat. Massive leap! Goal, Italy! score first. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Italy get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead.
This has gone, that's a foul. Tolisso. Belotti gets the better of his man. Belotti, and the shot!
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And it's played forward. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And the counter is on. That's a promising ball. Bernardeschi, Jorginho, and he's cut it out. Ball is over the line. And it's Belotti. What an adventurous run from a... Has a hit! Hernandez can get it clear. Played out to the right. Gnabry. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Italy leading El Shaarawy is fouled. So what can they conjure from this one? Italy looking to widen the gap even further here. It's broken loose. Romagnoli. Lewandowski. Müller. Javi Martinez. Gnabry. Kimmich. Tolisso. And here's Lewandowski. Cut out in the nick of time. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Lewandowski. He's got away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Hernandez. Goretzka. Jorginho. Belotti is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Müller. He's away. Well weighted. Chance to shoot. Lewandowski. Lewandowski wants to play it back.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And it's Müller. Lewandowski. Breaks on here. He's found his man. Bernardeschi! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Italy clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that is up. He's gone for it! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Belotti with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Italy grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances.
It's Immobile! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Immobile just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Sarri. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Sarri. Alaba. Hernandez. And he's on his way! Florenzi. Big chance! Has a pop! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's got through. He's on his way. Real chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. And he's there to clear it. Pavard gets it out to the wing. Muller hits one! And time is up. Italy have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Italy will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marco Verratti. He's got great vision and passing ability and seems to be able to dictate the play in midfield. He also tends to develop a really good understanding with the forwards and just kind of senses the runs that they'll make. And I'm intrigued to see how he performs today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's been taken short. The referee's awarded a free kick. Spinazzola. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Goretzka. El-Shaarawy. And the counter is on. He's on his... Bernardeschi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That's clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Sane making use of the space out wide. Alaba. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Chiesa. Romagnoli. Florenzi. Chiesa. Florenzi. Verratti looking to get on the end of this. Has a pop! Goal! Italy! And Italy score first. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this. Sané really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kimmich. He's had a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now it's Goretzka. It's come loose. Kimmich. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Chiesa. Chance to break. It's the through ball. Now surely. Real chance! He's not going to get that. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And it's Acerbi. And the ball's come out! Chiesa plays it in. Kimmich. Hernandez. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Müller. Spinazzola. Acerbi. Marco Verratti. Romagnoli. Florenzi. Here it comes. There is the half-time whistle. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, and there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Italy have a free kick. And it's played forward. Jorginho. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Florenzi. Up to meet it! He's done very well to get to that.
Chiesa really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Müller. Kimmich. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Marco Verratti. Chiesa. It's Müller. Kimmich. Alaba. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bernardeschi. Marco Verratti hoists it forward. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Romagnoli positions himself well and cuts it out. Chiesa.
Bayern Munich have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Tolisso. Hernandez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Verratti plotting from out on the right-hand side. Bernardeschi is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Italy with a set-piece chance. Looking to pull clear here. Schüller. Hernandez. Tolisso. Bayern Munich can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's El Shaarawy. Going through. Offside that time.
Schüller.
Lewandowski. Oh, well played. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kimmich.
Schüller.
Tolisso. Kimmich. This was gone, presumably for offside.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
What a throw in. Kimmich. Italy leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Marco Verratti. El Shaarawy is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Verratti. Florenzi with the cross.
Italy certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. It's Lewandowski. It is just a question of running down the clock now. His big chance! Plenty waiting in the middle. Verratti. Has a hit! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very...